Unless you're using Stirling Ultracold ULT freezers, your important specimens depend on decades-old compressor technology that's expected to fail, usually within about 5 years. But the advanced Stirling engine outlasts compressors, needs little maintenance, and keeps your sample safer. How does it eliminate the reasons compressors fail? Well, compressors have a lot of moving parts to wear out, but the Stirling engine only has 2 moving parts that don't wear. That's because they're cushioned by gas pressure, kind of like the puck on your air hockey table. And compressors use oil to keep those parts from wearing so much, but the Stirling system has no oil. So imagine a car that never needed an oil change. That worry just goes away. Compressor systems also stop and start to regulate temperatures, adding mechanical stress and surge currents. But the Stirling never stops, constantly adapting to improve reliability and cooling performance at the same time. And let's not forget that Stirling freezers use a lot less energy, with a lot less heat output to strain freezer life too. It all adds up to keep your samples safer than ever in a Stirling Ultracold freezer. So how can the Stirling Ultracold SU780 upright freezer cost less than a free Cascade ULT freezer? Well, considering that the total cost of owning an ultra-low freezer is actually the sum of its purchase price, plus cost for floor space, energy, cooling, and the usual compressor replacement, and that current model Cascade compressor, ultra-low freezers consume the equivalent electric power of an average U.S. household. And also considering that all this power turns into heat that has to be removed from your building, usually by a hefty air conditioning system that's gonna cost more to run too, and using the manufacturer's data, assuming discounted prices with a 20% cost premium on the Stirling, and typical cost for electricity, cooling, and floor space, reported independently, the Stirling Ultracold upright freezer's total cost is 40% less than a typical current model Cascade compressor freezer per cubic foot of cold storage per year. But wait a second, that means that the Stirling actually costs less to own than the typical Cascade compressor ultra-low freezer, even if you got it for free. That's right, free. With the huge dollar and energy savings you'll get, Stirling Ultracold freezers help make your world green in more ways than one.